Oh my Lord. What the hell? Emma, this is crazy. Craig Robertson from Provo, Utah was killed today by the FBI during a raid after he made threats against Biden. Here are some of his recent Facebook posts, all in just the last 2 days. Perhaps Utah will become famous this week as the place a sniper took out Biden the Marxist. Now, what I find really funny about this post is that this is like the trans flag colors, kind of. It's giving trans flag, which I find, or like at least at the very least bisexual flag colors, you know? I don't know what's happening there. In my dream, I see Joe Biden's body in a dark corner of a DC parking garage with his head severed and lying in a huge puddle of blood. Hurrah. I hear Biden's coming to Utah, digging out my old ghillie suit and cleaning the dust off my M24 sniper rifle. Welcome, buffoon in chief. I like that back in the day, this used to basically be like Fed posting, right? This was Fed posting. This guy just decided, I'm not even Fed posting. I'm going to get killed by the feds. Guys, I'm feeling like this guy wasn't all there. Yeah. In the United States of America, you can do suicide by cop, or if you're real crazy with it, if you want to get real spicy with it, you can do a long, drawn-out suicide by Fed. Turns out this man had also threatened Merrick Garland, Adam Schiff, and constantly posted his weapons and vague and specific threats. Also mentioned going to a target-rich environment at a Dem fundraising event last year. Imagine being this upset about Democrats, who literally are the same villains that the Republicans are. That's what always blows my mind about like hyper-specific anger that these guys have towards the Democratic Party. And you know it's just from like doing too much Facebook, right? Because it's like what? What do you think is going to change if you kill Joe Biden? You already know that Joe Biden is a carcass. He's a meat puppet. He's nothing. He's just like a symbol. The Democratic Party and the institutions, rather, beyond the Democratic Party, are just running with or without his input. You think killing him is going to do anything? What are you fucking... you are stupid. You're the stupidest. Also, yet another Meal Team 6 guy, which I personally love. Especially because you can tell that he's Meal Team 6, even from all the gear that he has on. Merrick Garland eradication tool. Coming for me with your FBI, you little demented weasel, cowardly asshole. And it's this is also another one of those situations where it's like, well, this is kind of ableist. You know what I mean? Are we being a little ableist here? But it's like, well, how can you make the distinction between like a regular old crazy conspiracy theorist conservative and like one that's just a little bit beyond? He's got gyno, even with the gear, 4.5 out of 10. I want so much to put this against Adam Schiff and Jerry Nadler's temple. Pulled the trigger and watched their heads explode like watermelons drop from a 3-story building. Like, you're that mad about Adam Schiff and Jerry Nadler? Like, what have they done to you? I'm sorry. Oh, there's a piece of hair. There's like a little hair right there. I thought it was on my screen. Like, a positive cure for Bidenitis. Look, Joe, it's a ghost gun. Also can be used as an AOC douchette bag going to a Democrat fundraiser. Hear that? It's a target-rich environment. So, like AOC, like a death threat towards AOC, I understand. She's like propped up as like one of the major villains in the Democratic Party, even though she clearly has no power within the Democratic Party's infrastructure. But like these guys are idiots. They don't know any better. But like Jerry Nadler, the fuck? Like, is Jerry Nadler getting a lot of play on Fox News? Like, why are you mad at a dude who shits his pants on camera? You want to kill people who are already who already got one foot in the grave, you know? Scroll down for a photo of him without the mask. He's exactly what you would expect. Oh, wait, there is one? Craig Robertson without the mask. Let's see. Let's see what my main man looks like. Oh, wait, is that his dad or is that him? No shot, that's him. Wait, does he have a I stand with the flag? He has an I stand with the flag avatar thing? This guy is so my shit. Yeah, I'm shocked you didn't find this guy, Michael. Was he arrested? No, he was killed. Here, apparently. Here it is.
After an investigation, the FBI saying that a man was shot and killed today during a raid in Provo, Utah, in connection with an investigation.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of shocked that the FBI did he was on our radar, but took it out way before. I guess if you're on the radar of Secret Service and the FBI, they will take you out. If you want to kill like school children, they're like, it's fine. It's kind of crazy. Those were some fucking insane threats. Yeah. Like, if you say this kind of stuff about Twitch streamers, let's say you say this kind of stuff about Twitch streamers who may or may not be leftist, okay? The FBI may or may not see that and go, it'll work itself out. But you say that about Joe Brandon, who's like basically fucking dead. They're like, oh yeah, we got to deal with this immediately. So freedom of speech ain't a thing no more. Can't even make specific threats against the POTUS. Kind of fucked up if you ask me, brother. I didn't realize we were living in communist China. Wow, this is just like saying Winnie the Pooh. Yeah. Threatening someone on 3 HP is crazy. I guess like it's one of those things where he set his sights on something that is like bound to happen regardless, which is, Joe Biden dying due to old age, right? So in that regard, it's like being mad at Dianne Feinstein. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm coming after you, Dianne, you fucking bitch. And it's like, bro, she's, who's coming after her? God, okay? The cycle of life, the elements, stairs, really. In this last sequence of the Dianne Feinstein saga, it's just stairs. What the fuck? Got another 20 years left in her.
Investigation regarding alleged threats against President Biden and others. Officials briefed on the case tell ABC News that those threats had been deemed credible after an investigation began in April.
Yeah, no shit. No shit, dude. Oh, yeah, you think those threats were credible? My man, non-stop, was like very specifically putting out coordinates of where and when he would be, what kind of guns he would be using, and how he would kill people, and his fantasies about what he would do to their dead bodies.
And that the FBI was later notified about the individual in June. We are still waiting for comment from the White House, also the Secret Service, but we will bring you updates as soon as we have it. Meanwhile, our chief investigative reporter, Josh Margolin, has been working his sources and this story. Josh, what do we know at this hour?
What?
In a shootout with the FBI went to his home early morning today in
Joe was spitting, dude. Absolute fire on mute. Goes hard.
Provo, Utah, about 6 a.m. That's a pretty standard tactic. They went to arrest him and to search his home after threats had been made online, and they were deemed to be credible. That's troubling.
So the investigation began back in April, right?
You're really not going to give me the full story here, ABC? Like, where's the rest of it? Oh, there's more.
What triggered that? Did they get some type of tip? What led to the probe?
Well, we don't know exactly what opened the investigation. We do know that he had been posting online, apparently, for quite some time, long before April. Something happened in April, and it's really only coming out in this last little bit that we're getting any information about it. So that'll be developing. FBI opened an investigation. By June, the investigation had matured so much so that they told the Secret Service, obviously the Secret Service is responsible for protecting the president and to make sure that any threats, that they get rid of any threats to the president or the people under their protection. And then today, for whatever reason, and we will hopefully start to learn about why the FBI went ahead and wanted to arrest this individual today. Today, they decided to go ahead and execute these warrants to arrest him and to search the home.
So yeah, they've been having him on the radar since April. Secret Service tells the FBI in June. Still takes like 2 months to get to him, you know? He was making plans to take physical action. Threats have been deemed credible. FBI in Salt Lake City said the shooting occurred around 6:15 a.m. local time, while special agents were attempting to serve arrest and search warrants at a residence in Provo. The FBI takes all shooting incidents involving our agents or task force members seriously, the FBI said. In accordance with FBI policy, the shooting incident is under review by the FBI's inspection division. As this is an ongoing matter, we have no further details to provide. Robertson was facing 3 counts according to the complaint: interstate threats, threats against the president, and influencing, impeding, and retaliating against federal law enforcement officers by threat. The complaint includes numerous social media posts, as we saw. Among the posts allegedly made by Robertson, one was published on August 6th, 3 days before Biden's scheduled visit, according to the complaint. I hear Biden is coming to Utah, digging out my old ghillie suit, cleaning the dust off the M24 sniper rifle, the post said. Like, what do you think you're doing? I don't really understand the mentality, but I guess it's because, like, these guys are just so fucking permanently brain broken. It's just, yeah, that's why they raided his home. And then he also said numerous times, I know the FBI is watching. Come and try to catch me. I will kill you. So, like, yeah. They came to his house, and then God knows what happened, and now he's dead. Biden is also going to die in 3 to 5 years, but try 2, okay? That's the funniest part about it, is that, like, Biden just like if you want to see Biden dead, just like outlive him, okay? That's all you need to do for like a little bit longer. You know what I mean? He's old as fuck. He's on his last leg. So I don't know what the right will say about this, but I suspect it'll go along the lines of, like, either A, oh, this guy's a Fed, he's fake and gay. He's actually a homosexual communist. Or they'll do the other thing where they'll say, like, he was exercising his First Amendment and Second Amendment rights, and the FBI killed him because he was anti-Biden, and the FBI is pro-Biden. Look at him and tell me he wasn't at the same HB as Biden. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a lot older than I thought he was going to be. Brother, you watch more Fox News than this guy, and you don't even know that these hogs hate Jerry Nadler? What? What do you mean, Gary Nadler? This guy was on 16 Chan or something to find Gary Nadler being a threat. Jerry, first of all. And I do find it funny that you wrote Gary Nadler. Like, I don't even know what his fucking name is. This is why I find it funny when pro-gun people say they need them to fight the government, thinking they can take them because they own a shitload of guns. Yeah. Yeah. So Gary Nadler is like Jim Biden, so he's probably real. He looks like a 70s serial killer. I mean, this is a funny ass story. Like,